Ken Page, Deeper Dating, How to Drop the Games of Seduction and Discover the Power of Intimacy. Embark on a transformative journey to deeper, more meaningful connections in Deeper Dating, How to Drop the Games of Seduction and Discover the Power of Intimacy by Ken Page. In this enlightening summary, learn how to identify and cherish your core gifts to attract fulfilling and loving relationships. Unlock the power of distinguishing between attractions of deprivation and attractions of inspiration, and find out how to nurture the latter. Leave behind the well-worn but ultimately unhelpful dating tactics, and embrace the skills of deeper dating to fully express your authentic self with potential partners.
Uncover your core gifts. Navigating the complex world of relationships can feel like getting lost in a maze. However, the key to finding love lies in discovering and embracing your core gifts, the most sensitive parts of you that evoke strong emotions. By reflecting on the moments of joy and pain in relationships, you can identify and appreciate these unique gifts. As you learn to value and share them, you will effortlessly attract people who cherish your true essence, opening the door to deep and lasting connections. Much like finding your way through a maze, the search for love can be challenging and frustrating. However, there is a secret to solving mazes, and it also applies to finding love. Start at the center, or your core. Connecting with your core gifts is the key to attracting the right partner and building a loving relationship. Your core gifts are the parts of you that are most sensitive, capable of evoking deep inspiration or intense pain. They are unique to you and may differ significantly from others' experiences. For instance, something that moves you deeply might not affect someone else, while a friend may easily dismiss a hurt you struggle with. These highly sensitive areas are most impacted by love and intimacy, making it essential for you to identify and connect with your core gifts when looking for a partner. To discover them, start by reflecting on the times you have felt joy and fulfillment in relationships, be they romantic or not. Consider which aspects of yourself these moments touched the most. If a partner's support and encouragement of your ambitions made you feel cherished, your ambition might be one of your core gifts. Next, think about the instances when you felt pain or shame. Often, these feelings arise when your core gifts are misunderstood or disregarded. For example, if you are insecure about being quiet, your core gift might be a deep humility that has not been appreciated or healthily expressed. By paying attention to what inspires or hurts you, you can uncover your core gifts, the heart of the maze. The magical connection occurs when you find someone who values these gifts, as they will form the basis of your deepest bonding. Embrace your unique attributes, and soon, you will find the pathways to love become much clearer, guiding you towards a fulfilling relationship. Pursuing inspirational attractions. Everyone experiences both attractions of deprivation and attractions of inspiration. By understanding our core gifts and focusing on nurturing attractions of inspiration, we can create fulfilling, loving relationships. Recognizing positive signs of inspirational connections and accepting that they may develop more slowly will increase our chances of finding meaningful love and happiness. All of us encounter two types of romantic connections throughout our lives, attractions of deprivation and attractions of inspiration. However, it's essential to differentiate between the two to achieve healthy, supportive relationships. Guiding our choices towards attractions of inspiration will ultimately lead to more fulfilling connections. This distinction is derived from understanding our core gifts, the inner qualities we inherently possess. When we don't appreciate or value them, we're susceptible to attractions of deprivation. In these relationships, we often face negative emotions such as feeling unworthy, seeking affection from emotionally inaccessible partners, or enduring criticism. In contrast, when we cherish our core gifts, we become drawn to people who appreciate and nurture them, resulting in attractions of inspiration. Inspirational relationships provide comfort, acceptance, and love. To distinguish between possibly harmful connections and those that can bring joy, we must look for signs of inspiration from the beginning. Signs to be mindful of include a genuine interest in one another, a natural warmth, and an apparent sense of integrity in the other person. These qualities indicate a potential attraction of inspiration. It is essential to accept that not everyone will possess these qualities. In fact, the author suggests that 90% of our potential suitors won't meet the standard for attractions of inspiration. Embracing this reality helps prevent wasted time seeking connections that won't evolve into healthy relationships. Additionally, don't expect every inspirational attraction to begin with an intense spark. Authentic love often starts as a subtle, like at first sight, that, if nurtured and cultivated, can mature into a more potent and exciting bond. Embrace authenticity in dating. To build meaningful connections in the dating world, move away from popular tactics that encourage facades, and instead embrace authenticity. Share genuine feelings and interests with your partner and focus on building mutual understanding. By doing so, you'll increase your chances of finding a compatible match. Have you ever heard advice like, play hard to get, or, keep them guessing, when it comes to dating? It's time to ditch those misguided tips and focus on presenting your true self. Real love blossoms when we're transparent with our emotions and experiences, embracing our humanity instead of wearing masks. To truly establish a connection with a potential partner, show your interest openly. A 2007 study revealed that openly expressing interest fosters stronger connections. So don't hesitate to share your genuine feelings. Hearing that they are admired or appreciated makes people feel more connected. Additionally, it's essential to share not just your feelings, but also your passions and dreams with your date. Talk about the things that inspire and bring joy to your life and encourage your partner to do the same. This candid sharing allows both of you to understand each other better, making it easier to gauge compatibility. Focus on the quality of your interactions as well. Rather than being preoccupied with superficial aspects like appearance, assess how you feel in your partner's presence. Ask yourself if you're comfortable and if your conversations flow effortlessly. If the answer is yes, it's a promising sign that the connection has potential. By practicing deeper dating skills such as expressing genuine interest, sharing your passions, and focusing on your connection's quality, you increase your chances of finding a compatible partner. Embracing authenticity allows you to form connections rooted in honesty and understanding that will ultimately lead to a more fulfilling and lasting partnership. Unlock love through connections. Discover love by turning to those closest to you and seeking places that celebrate your values. Utilize your friends, family, and shared interests to find a partner who genuinely understands and cherishes you. Finding the right person for a meaningful relationship can be a daunting task. Bars and dating apps may not always be the most effective way to connect with someone who truly appreciates your unique and authentic self. Instead, focus on looking for love through the people closest to you and environments that honor your values. Your close friends and family deeply care about you and are familiar with your true self. This understanding creates an exceptional filter to assist you in searches for a potential partner. Leverage their insights by requesting introductions to people within their circles who share your values. Attend events hosted by these trusted individuals, and explore dating apps that focus on your close connections. This way, you can create opportunities to meet people and build meaningful relationships. In this journey, you and your friends can support one another in finding love. If you encounter someone who might not be a perfect match for you but could be ideal for a friend, introduce them. Encourage your friends to do the same for you, creating a network of love connections. Additionally, surround yourself with like-minded individuals who share your values and interests. Engage in hobby clubs, religious communities, or charitable organizations, and make a point to attend their events regularly. Not only will you enrich your life, but you'll also meet people who are passionate about the same things that matter to you. Lastly, never underestimate the value of being present and open to the possibility of finding love in your everyday life. Slow down, observe your surroundings, and connect with those around you as you go about your daily routine. A simple smile or eye contact with an attractive or kind stranger might be all it takes to start a loving relationship. Overcoming love's fears. Embracing love and intimacy is a natural desire, but fear often keeps us from forming or maintaining healthy relationships. One way this fear manifests is through the wave of distancing, causing us to lose affection for someone to whom we were initially attracted. To overcome this, we must recognize and manage the wave, remembering that our affection is merely buried beneath fear. We can try to reconnect with our partner, resolve conflicts, and seek support from friends or therapists. Additionally, acknowledging and addressing our unique flight patterns will improve our romantic lives leaps and bounds. Fear can protect us from hurt and heartbreak, but it can also sneakily sabotage our love lives. Despite our best intentions, fear can cause us to push away those who offer us kindness, warmth, and emotional support. To avoid letting fear run the show, it's crucial to understand and manage it properly. The wave of distancing is a phenomenon in which we suddenly lose interest in our partners, focusing on their flaws or feeling bored with them. This urge to flee stems from our fear of closeness and vulnerability. Instead of giving in, we can learn to navigate through the wave's temporary turbulence. Remember that your affection hasn't vanished, it has merely been concealed by fear. To reconnect, engage in enjoyable activities with your partner, and work on resolving conflicts. Finding solace in solitude or confiding in a trusted friend or therapist can also help weather the storm. As the wave dissipates, affection usually comes surging back, allowing love to flourish once more. Everyone has their personal flight patterns, ways we avoid intimacy and relationships. Some may insist they're too busy or only pursue partners who are clearly wrong for them. To break free from these self-sabotaging habits, enlist the help of loved ones who can gently point out your patterns and offer insight on how to make positive changes. By focusing on just one significant pattern and implementing necessary adjustments, your romantic well-being will improve significantly, allowing you to wholeheartedly welcome love into your life. Nurturing healthy attractions. Instead of aiming for the most physically attractive partners, focus on nurturing healthy relationships with those who have a genuine connection. By giving and receiving openly, sharing core gifts, embracing vulnerability, and fostering kindness, you can develop lasting love and passion with a partner who may initially be only moderately attractive to you. Many people gravitate towards the most attractive individuals, believing that love and passion lie with them. However, these intense attractions often lead to heartbreak, as they subconsciously trigger our own insecurities and hurts. The solution isn't to date people you're least attracted to, but to turn healthy attractions into passionate, lasting love. The secret lies in focusing on the middle of the attraction scale. These people may not be the most physically alluring, but this actually works in your favor. When you're not distracted by overpowering attraction, you can concentrate on someone's character and how the two of you interact. Despite the initial lack of overwhelming attraction, deep love and passion can still grow from healthy relationships. Consider arranged marriages, where partners are reasonably attractive and kind. Psychologist Robert Epstein discovered that feelings of love in these unions often grew over time, offering a valuable lesson on nurturing attraction. To increase your love and attraction for someone, practice openly giving and receiving. Share your core gifts, welcome intimacy and vulnerability, and express kindness and appreciation. To enhance sexual desire, focus on the aspects of your partner that turn you on, whether it's a personality trait, a physical characteristic, or their voice. By being open to cultivating love and passion from healthy attractions, you'll find that many challenges associated with finding a loving relationship will vanish.
In conclusion, deeper dating imparts life-changing wisdom to help you leave behind detrimental romantic habits and embrace the power of personal vulnerability. Discover your core gifts and learn to cherish them in yourself and others, fostering deeper, more intimate connections. Tackle your fears and insecurities to embrace attractions of inspiration over attractions of deprivation, nurturing loving, supportive relationships. As you practice these newfound skills, you'll find that lasting love and happiness lie not in the whirlwind of instant chemistry but in the steady, evolving journey founded on mild but healthy attractions.